Witam was bardzo serdecznie z tej strony Runiczny i dziś chciałbym was zaprosić na następny odcinek. Zagrajmy w The Dwarves. Więc tak, skończyliśmy tutaj ostatnio. Nasza ekipa troszeczkę się zmniejszyła o tą krasnoludkę. No, pani Antokaj nie była aż tak przyjemna, jak się wydawało. No, ale cóż... Jedziemy dalej. Nie ma co zwlekać. Co jest? Aha, bo tu jest jeszcze jedno.
Bavrigor has assured you that everything is all right, but since he came back, he has kept himself apart from the rest of the group. You decide to talk to him during your hike.
Are you really all right?
I feel nothing, Tungdila. I don't feel my body anymore, and my head is strangely empty. I hate things that I used to love, and things that I hated.
He glances at Boindil.
I would like to rip into shreds and devour.
You had no idea that it is so bad. On one hand, you feel an unspeakable pain seeing your companion in this state. On the other hand, you are afraid that he could attack one of you. And you hate being so afraid of Bavrigor.
Hey, Mega, tell your henchman he shall look after me. If I do things I shouldn't do, he is to stop me.
Everyone has stopped in their tracks and are all staring at the stonemason. Andokai is the first to free herself from the tense torpor, and with a nod, Jeroen follows the orders, and from that point he doesn't leave Bavrigor's side. You finally reach the place where Keenfire will take on form, the stronghold of the Fifthlings with the hottest forge in Girdlegard, Dragonfire. This is where evil first entered Girdlegard, a disgrace for the Dwarves, who were given the task of protecting it by Vrakas. Since then, the perished land has spread. Alfar and Orcs have invaded, and the Elves almost eradicated. But you have decided to face up to the evil. You will forge Keenfire and stop Nodon, or die trying. You enter the old stronghold with determination.
No, zapowiada się ciekawie. Zobaczymy, co nas będzie tutaj czekało. Chociaż minimalistycznie to wciąż ładnie wygląda.
Whoa. The Fifthlings really knew how to build a stronghold.
And we're probably the first dwarves in 1,000 cycles to enter these halls.
A, nie.
Come on, you beasts! I may be the last, but I will take at least 4 dozen more of you down with me!
Gundagar! Hold on, my king!
Oh, there's a surprise! Is there some courage hidden inside the little gem cutter after all?
Come on, let's help Gandagar.
Okej, aha. Nie fajno. Dobra, na razie sobie ją darujmy. Wolę, żeby Boindil był z nami.
Aha.
No dobra, to na czym by to stanęło? A tak, walka.
Huh? Understood.
And what now?
Now you've got me interested.
A?
Uh-huh.
A?
What is it?
Antokaj.
What do you want me to do?
Może to.
Yes?
Is it something bad? What do you want me to do?
What is it?
No chance.
Make your do. Yeah.
And again.
Andekaj, będzie potrzebne leczenie.
Now you've got me interested. If I have to.
I can't do this on my own.
I need help over here, quickly. They're hitting me pretty hard. I need help over here, quickly. They're hitting me pretty hard.
Don't leave me here to perish.
What is it?
Huh? I need help over here,
Oink,
quickly.
oink, little piggies!
Yes?
Huh?
Okej.
Who's next?
Is it something bad?
What is it?
Help!
Huh?
Yeah!
And I didn't even take off my gloves.
And what now?
Ha.
Now you've got me interested.
What is it? Oink, oink, little piggies! Yeah! And what now?
What is it?
Is it finally over?
O, i super.
My king, you're alive.
Tungdila! I would have never have thought I'd be so happy to see you again. You seem to have fared better than we.
What happened to you? Where are the others?
They are dead. Only I remain.
Your learned tongue refuses to do its job. You consider how it was you who sent these people to their ruin. You don't see any accusation in Gandagar's expression, just grief and determination.
And now that you are here, I carry the hope that their sacrifice was not in vain.
In a few short words, you give account of everything that has happened to you on your way to the kingdom of the Fifthlings. Gandagar listens silently and nods now and then.
You have done well. You appear to be a better leader than I expected, Tungdila Goldhand.
I don't know. Half the time I was advised what to do next.
It is our destiny to follow the untrodden path. Leaders take one step after the other. They never stand still. And if you look back and ask yourself what if,
We have to get to the forge. Let's forget our contest and work together.
I agree. We have seen the spread of the perished lands, and the beasts of Tion wanted us to keep away from this place. Maybe there is some truth in your story about Keenfire.
You tense your shoulders and strengthen the grip on your weapon.
Let's find out.
Not so fast, groundlings.
Are you going to stop us, little man?
Even greater armies haven't been able to stop us.
An evil grin spreads across the Famulous's face.
Oh, I know. But how about this?
O. Żywiołek
Finally, a
kamienie.
real challenge. Everyone else keep your hands off it. Understood?
Dobra, pozbądźmy się tego, który jest w ogóle nieprzydatny i weźmy ją z powrotem. Ha! O tym tego nie
Now you've got me
przewidziałem.
interested.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
What do you need? Fought well and yet lost.
I have bow and dart. Give me a hand.
was expecting more of a battle.
Ow! Hey!
Now you've got me interested. All right then.
No, troszeczkę dostał. Ten się cholernik leczy.
Not a bad idea.
What is it? Come here, you! I am Boenda! Give me a hand! They're hitting me pretty hard!
Just letting me die over here?
Ha!
Huh?
This is the end.
End it! I just need... Pavrakas! On my way. Please wait a moment.
Fought well and yet lost. Makes sense.
Dobra. A ty co? Atakuj go.
End it!
Dobra. Położony.
What do you need?
Huh?
I was expecting more of a battle. Yes?
Yes?
That was good training.
Dobra.
Fought well and yet lost.
Huh? I can't do that yet.
Dość sprawnie mi poszło, zważywszy na okoliczności.
What do you need? Right away.
Yes? Pavrakas!
What is it? For the firstlings!
Vile creature!
Szybko poszło.
Tungdila, let's hope that was the last obstacle on the path to your victory.
I've already said it once, but I will say it again. I don't want the throne, and I never did. All I care about is saving Girdlegard. If I don't manage, make sure that Keenfire is forged, and promise me that you will work with Namora and Keenfire against Nodon.
Gandagar bows his head.
By Vrakas and Giselbert I, in whose kingdom we now stand, I swear I will not rest until Nodon is dead, but you will be by my side.
Mam nadzieję, że teraz będą uleczeni. No dobra. Przepraszam. Zobaczymy, jak to pójdzie. Wow.
You can't be serious.
It looks like all the fiends of Girdlegard have gathered here together.
You take a deep breath.
We've come too far to give up now. The gate to the forge is at the other end of the hall. Protect those who are important for the creation of the Keenfire. The rest of us are dispensable. Attack! Ah!
For Girdlegard!
For Vrakas! Yeah, I'm going! Here I
come!
come!
Dobra, zobaczmy. Może spróbuję zamiast niej, weźmy sobie tego nowego. Gdzie on jest? Tu. Trzeba też naszemu jemu dać coś. Niech będzie. Nie, no serio?
What is it? All right then.
what now?
What a waste of time.
Oink, oink, little piggies!
Yes.
And I didn't even take off my
O,
gloves.
i to mi się podoba.
Well,
What is it? Oink, oink, little piggies! Yes?
No chance. Now you've got me
again.
interested.
What is it? Kill. Huh?
Hey, how about some help? What is it?
I need help over here! Quickly! Yes? Please wait a moment. Huh?
No
I can't do that
chance.
yet.
yes.
What a waste of time. Now you've got me interested.
Huh?
Trzeba się tych pozbyć, bo do mnie strzelają.
I'm not that
And I
way.
didn't even take off my gloves.
Huzzah! Yes? Understood. He hardly put up a fight.
Die.
What is it? Ha ha! I'm with you. Huzzah! Huh?
A tu jesteś. Właśnie tak zastanawiałem się, gdzie cię posiało.
Well,
What is it? Now you've
Dobra.
got me interested. If I have to.
I tego widzę. Gdzie ty jesteś?
And what now?
Wiesz co, to może wróć na razie tu jeszcze.
Huh? And again. Yes? Understood. Attack!
Tu.
nice job, dude.
And what now?
Just die. Agreed. Come on.
All right then. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Who's next?
Feel my power.
Huh?
Dobra. I nie to. No.
Yes.
I jednego mniej.
Now you've got me interested. This is going to hurt.
Serio?
Feel my power.
Kill.
Well, come on.
He hardly put up a fight.
No one can stop me.
Isn't this smart? Just letting me die over here?
Nie, to nie jest mądre.
Not a bad idea.
Wycofaj się, czarodziejka.
If I have to. Not a bad idea. All right then.
Creature. Who's next?
Dobra.
Yes?
Pleasure. Not a bad idea.
A bo musimy dotrzeć do bramy. Dobra, to nie ma co zwalniać.
What is it? Not a bad idea.
Who's next?
Well,
Huh? What is it?
great job, dude.
He hardly put up a
Now you've got me interested.
attack.
Brackets.
What a waste of time.
Yes.
A jak ci idzie? No troszkę ich tutaj masz. Czarodziejka? Czarodziejka się troszkę leni.
Yes? On my way.
Tu, na niego.
Understood. End it. Vile creature. Huh?
Zabiłeś go już?
All right then. Not a
Dobra.
bad idea. All right then.
Uh-huh.
Trzeba tego wspomóc.
And what now? Yes? Attack!
Now you've got me
Dobra.
interested.
A ty tu podejdziesz? Nie.
Yes?
Vile creature.
Dobra. A teraz podejdziesz?
Not a bad idea.
He hardly put up a fight.
All right then.
No teraz to sobie weź. Możesz podchodzić. Dobra. W sumie nie będziemy kombinować, lecimy do bramy.
Idea.
Andukaj, co ty robisz?
Not a bad idea.
It won't open.
It's about time for a plan, scholar. Enough. The time has come.
Oj,
Not on.
Open the gate. I'll hold him off for as long as I can.
Back, you maggots. They belong to me.
Isn't not on. It's
Radaria.
It makes no difference. The gate is bolted shut.
Later, get inside.
ha. A to zwrot akcji.
You recognize the dwarf standing in front of you in shimmering armor, because you have seen his features more than once, wrought in gold and vercassium and flaunted on the walls on your way through the kingdom of the Fifthlings. Giselbert Ironeye, the progenitor of the Fifthlings.
Welcome, whoever you may be. I hope your coming is a good omen.
You look at the 10 dwarves with their pale faces and eyes that seem slightly vacant, as if they were in a trance. They are wearing wonderfully crafted armor, and the resolve that Vrakas gave his people can be read in each and every face.
It really is you, isn't it?
We are the last of the Fifthling clan. We have defied the hordes of evil since the downfall of my realm. We fell against the Elfar and were brought back to life by the perished land, but instead of serving it, we fought against it. We are rather hard to defeat, and each of my men has slain more monsters than any other dwarf before them. But such victories are a meager consolation after such a loss.
And you don't feel any hate towards other dwarves or all things living?
You are thankful for the old king and his men, but you experience firsthand what power the perished land exerts over those it has in its grasp.
We have learned 1,100 cycles have been enough to silence the hate inside us.
You look at the legendary king's face and see no signs of lying, but also no joy, no hope, no life. Just sadness and the irrepressible defiance of the dwarves.
I thank you for your help. Without you, we would have been finished.
Those creatures were content to just watch us for an age, but for the last few orbits, they have been trying to take the forge. I dare say the change has something to do with your wee band, eh?
We are representatives of the firstlings, the secondlings, and the fourthlings, accompanied by the Maga, Andakai the Tempestuous, and friends. It's grim for Girdlegard. The magical barriers that kept the Perish land in check for centuries are destroyed. A Magus by the name of Nod On controls the magic, and he can't be killed. Not with any ordinary weapon.
The Dragonfire Forge. Can we light it?
No.
But it's the only place where we can forge Keenfire. The only weapon that can defeat Nodon.
The furnace cannot be lit because it never went out. We defended it against invaders from the beginning. It is burning as hot and bright as ever. Vracus must have known we would need it again one day. Now, rest. The gates will not fall. We'll see to that. Permit yourselves as much sleep as you need, and then we will get to work.
You seem depressed. Should we let a couple of orcs through the gate?
You expect a quick retort, but Boindale says nothing for quite a while.
I have been thinking about what Vracus's vision might have been when he brought together so many different people. Each has contributed towards the forging of Keenfire. We would never have set off without you. We couldn't make it without the craftsmen. We wouldn't have made it through all the orcs without the actors. And finally, the Pointy Ear will wield Keenfire against evil. We're the best group for this expedition. The only group who can do it.
You have forgotten yourself and your brother. You forged a way through row upon row of our foes where others would have given up.
Boindale gives you a nod, already half lost in his thoughts again.
Dobra, zobaczmy.
You have travelled far with Jeroen, but you still don't know what is hidden behind the mask. The longer you look at him, the more you believe you can see a weak glow behind the steel face.
You're wondering what is hidden behind the mask.
You sound as though you know.
When I was little, my mother told me about a being, the king of all creatures of Tion and Samusin. It wrestles with the strong and destroys the weak and incapable. His eyes are said to glow blue-violet, and the sight of him is enough to scare off the weakest. All fear him, the son of Samusin.
You aren't sure whether the Maga is joking with you. Would she really travel with the son of her god? The Maga leaves you with a meaningful smile.
You are very thorough, Honorable Maga. I should have asked the orc to hit me on the mouth, so that you could have kissed me back into the world.
Fair damsels only kiss brave warriors.
An actor can be many things, including a warrior.
That is true, but your privates have fought so many battles throughout the land that I couldn't trust that their bearer wouldn't switch sides as soon as an opportunity arises. Stick with the women who adore you, actor.
You smirk. It would seem that Rodario is in good health. You don't need to worry about him.
Czego my tu dalej mamy?
Tungdila, I must ask you for a favor. When you get out of here, let Boindale know that I forgive him for what he did.
He won't believe me. You should tell him yourself.
The time is not right. Just tell him I understood that he loved my sister just as much as I did. I hated losing her, so I also hated the one who wielded the axe. But I don't want to die hating him.
Your confused expression prompts the stonemason to continue.
I set off to look for a glorious end to life. The time has come. I will stay here and cover you so you can get away.
You don't like the idea of leaving another of your companions behind. You want to change his mind, but he doesn't let you speak.
Don't try to change my mind. I made my decision several orbits ago. Thank you for allowing me to prove my worth, Tungdil Gold Hand.
He stood against the orc without hesitation, even though he knew he was no match for it.
I was happy when you chose Goemgar, because I thought I knew how much of an artist and how little of a dwarf he was. But he proved that he was more of a dwarf than I reckoned.
What will you do when this is over? Do you still plan to go to war against the elves?
The elves' betrayal is absolute. They are to blame for the destruction of the Fifthlings, and for the death of my father and my brother. I will never be able to forgive them.
There was no betrayal by the elves. I am Glandolin Hammerstrike of the Clan of the Striking Hammers, and I, unlike you, was present on that dark day as the stone gateway fell through the betrayal of a dwarf.
A dwarf?
It was Glandolin Strongarm of the Clan of the Strong Arms who uttered the incantation for the first time and unlocked the gate. He surrendered our land to their hordes. He was the one who showed the Elfar a secret path into our tunnels, so they could attack us from behind and poison us. We were struck down with a mysterious fever.
I don't understand.
He was a thirdling, a dwarf killer, who stole into our clan and masked himself as one of us to bring about our downfall. He died at my hand, but he rose again at the power of the perished land and uttered the secret words a second time.
Did you hear that? It wasn't the elves, it was a dwarf. How much do you believe in Bislapur and his proof now when there's a dwarf standing here who was witness to it?
Ciekawe. No ale w sumie braliśmy udział w tym, w samouczku i tam było to podane.
As you approach Namora, she is lost in thought, massaging her wrists. She contributed a bracelet made of teonium to complete the unusual alloy needed for Keenfire.
The bracelet was a present from my mother to protect me from the powers of good. Well, as it would seem, I am on the other side now. I've no use for it.
Hopefully you won't become too good. Keenfire can only be wielded by a foe of the dwarves.
You smile at her encouragingly, and she reciprocates your glance. Both of you know that the Alfar will always be enemies of the dwarves.
No, coś w tym jest.
The Magister Technicus looks up from his work.
Ah, Tungdil, look what I found. Here. There are narrow steps on the walls of the chimney, and if you look right up to the top, you can see the blue of the sky.
Very good. That could be our way out once Keenfire is finished. King Giselbert Ironite. I still can't believe that I've met you in person.
My time passed long ago. Do people still talk about me?
You think for a moment about how to answer. Many blame the Fifthlings, and thus their progenitor, for the extent the perished land has advanced.
Your name is not forgotten.
The nod of the king's head is barely noticeable.
The beasts are preparing to attack.
You look at the solid iron doors and their fittings, which are protected by the runes of Vracus.
Didn't you say the furnace is safe?
Long enough. We will hold the gates for as long as necessary, at any cost. But you must be aware of what awaits us.
Fergus pointed out the chimney as a possible escape route. You only hope that you will get to use it. You look at Balandis's sweaty skin, her muscles, and her hair. when you become aware of what you are doing, you stammer.
Can I help in any way?
I think the knot is coming in.
She indicates to her back with a short nod of her head.
Hmm?
She smiles at you radiantly.
Thank you for your help.
You feel you're melting in her smile, like steel in the forge.
Of course, you're welcome.
Ojoj.
Keep them at bay until we have forged the axe.
Dobra. Mamy trochę ograniczone pole manewru. Nikogo więcej. No tak, on jest... Dlaczego nie mogę tego króla wziąć? Spróbujmy tego. Czy mogę mu coś fajnego dać? Mogę. Chociaż wolałbym temu dać. O. A temu damy... Niech będzie to.
Yes, yes!
Now you've got me interested.
What is it? Why not? I'm on it.
Huh?
If I have to.
Huh?
Well? Who's next?
Okej.
All right then. Target in sight. What is it?
What is it?
A victory for technology!
Yes?
Yeah! Yes?
What a waste of time. And I didn't even take off my gloves.
Welcome to the future! I'm on my way. I'm on it.
Now you've got me interested.
Nie zabij wszystkich, no dobra. No. Aha, Endokaj mi padła.
On my way. End it.
What is it?
I have Bowendahl. Give me a hand.
Oink,
A
oink,
victory
little
for
piggies!
technology. I'm not that quick.
Au.
Yeah. Attack!
For Vracus!
Welcome to the future!
End it!
Yeah.
At once!
Attack!
Well?
No nie, jest to fajna postać.
Why not? All right then.
They're hitting me pretty hard!
Why not?
Huh?
Welcome to the future! What is it? Target in sight.
Killed! Yes?
Sweetheart! Or anyone I could do with some help.
Huh?
I'm pretty much at my limit over here. A victory for technology!
Please wait a
How
moment!
many is that now?
Attack!
What is it? Understood.
Hmm.
Huh?
Ile mu życia zostało?
Huh? I can't do that yet!
Sweetheart! Or anyone I could do with some help? Nomura,
Huh?
I don't want to leave you.
Yeah! Yeah! Attack! And again. End it. Killed. For Vracus. End it. Ah!
No nie, no przegrać tu.
Wait a moment. And again.
Dobra, spróbujmy się może trochę odsunąć.
At once. Understood. On my way. Killed.
Okej. Było ciężko.
That's it. We've done it.
May I?
Of course. If it weren't for you, it would never have been forged.
The axe that will banish evil from Girdlegard. Now it all makes sense. All those cycles of perseverance, of fighting, the agony of being undead. Thanks and honor be to Vracus. Tell the clans that we never gave up. The Fifthlings fought against evil for as long as they could. Here, keep this as a memento.
Your gift is too generous.
From what I have come to know of you, you deserve it more than any other. Just promise me one thing, Tungdil Goldhand. Rebuild my kingdom once you have freed Girdlegard and driven out the pestilence. Don't leave my kingdom to the creatures of Tion.
Co my tu mamy? Wzmocnienie albo szał. Weźmy sobie wzmocnienie, w sumie i tak nie będę go używał. Ogłupienie. W sumie bez znaczenia. O. Co, czy znowu kolejka? A, i tak będę musiał zaraz kończyć, bo widzę, że odcinek się trochę znowu przedłużył.
I tell you, Not On is still trying to crack Ogre's death. We should go back there first.
Why don't we ask them?
O, cześć.
Oi, goink, little piggies!
Stop! We've got to question one of them.
I knew it! Piggy thief!
Oj.
How did you get into the tunnel? Even the dwarves have forgotten it.
We found the way in at Ogre's death. Wasn't hard.
In Ogre's death? That's impossible! Impossible!
We've taken the stronghold a while ago. Been there myself. We've killed all of your friends. They were yummy.
Boindale! I have seen Ogre's death myself. You could never have conquered the stronghold. Certainly not so quickly.
Think again, Groundling. Was no problem once the bridge was lowered and the tunnel shown us.
You're saying that you had help from inside?
You're not as stupid as you look, Groundling. One of your kind lot helped us. A thirdling.
Where is your master, Orc? Where is Nod On?
Why should I tell you that, Groundling?
The choice is yours. Either you discuss it with me, with Jeroen, or with Boindale. Who's it to be?
The master is at Black Saddle. He's going to destroy the groundlings hiding there.
The stronghold on Black Saddle? There aren't any dwarves left there.
There are. They fled there and the master has surrounded them. It's just a matter of time until...
This all sounds very bad indeed, Scholar.
We must go to Black Saddle. There's nothing for it. If our friends have lured Nod on there, then we have to use this opportunity and strike him down with Keenfire.
No to ciekawostka. Ale myślę, że już samą bitwę zostawię na następny odcinek. Za dziś w każdym bądź razie wam bardzo dziękuję.
There he is, not on.
Come on, let's go. We have to stop him. Nomura, stay out of this and defend Keenfire.
Au.
It is always a pleasure to run into you, Tungdil Goldhand. I've been waiting for you and your companions for a while now. And it would seem we have caused you a few losses.
This ends here, Synthoras.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Leave none of them alive.
O. No dobrze, ale tak jak mówiłem, jeśli chodzi o walkę, to zostawię ją już na następny odcinek. Za dziś w każdym bądź razie ja wam bardzo dziękuję. No i do następnego. Mówił do was Runiczny. Trzymajcie się ciepło. Cześć!